Yes, yes, yes. What's up, fans? Everybody's been wanting to know, and I'm here to try to do my best to explain to you what the RIPGUT style is. People have been asking, is it horrorcore? Is it the same thing as horrorcore? Well, I'm going to try to do my best to try to explain this because it took me a long time myself to actually catch on to this unorthodox style. So, first of all, we have to bring up who the originator of this style is. Brother Lynch Hung. He created this style, the RIPGUT style, and I really need to pull up one more video because we need to go to where what first caught my attention. I mean, everybody's familiar with it, but it has an example of RIPGUT stuff in it, and this is probably the first song that made me start listening to Lynch, which is Tech 9, Welcome to My World. And, you know, Brother Lynch had the second verse on there. And I only got one speaker on this laptop, so we're going to cut to his verse right quick. Really? We got to have an advertisement right now. We are trying to cover some serious shit here. Now, I'll tell you what intrigued me most about Brother Lynch's verse right here. First, let's get to it. Right. Oh, I'm sorry. Brother Lynch had the first verse. See, damn it. It's been that long since I listened to it.
All I need is a game jersey. Nigga, nuts and guts get served up. Cut it up with cold cuts. Heat it up, game dirty. I'll be off of that kryptonite. Turn them into liquidite. Stain his jersey. Leave him in the back of the elko. Like helter seltzer, stick it to him like Velcro. Nigga, I'm a bitch killer. I'ma dig a bitch quick to rip ya. Right here, listen.
Right there, that part. To this day, I still don't really know what he said. I didn't take the time to look it up. But he's like, then it can get critical, ripping your guts and deplete you with the meat cleaver, heat your heat seeker. Like, he starts, that right there was probably the first time I heard RIPGUT in action. Part of RIPGUT is definitely having some word play that bends the mind. Like, you're rhyming these words together so closely together over and over again that you can tell words are rhyming, but they blend so well you can't even catch on to it at first. That's kind of like part of what RIPGUT is, in a way. It's like, then it can get critical, eat your bleach, deep bleach, eat with the meat, you know, meat cleaver, heat. You know, it's like, damn, wait, what? You know, like, damn, he was ripping that shit. So I guess that's the rip part of the RIPGUT. And then when he's like, nigga, nuts and guts get served up. And it's also a lot in the pronunciation. Now, I put together some examples of, and we'll cover the first thing of what I was first talking about how he blends words together that blend the mind. And this is from Smoked Half off the Gas Station mixtape. You got to listen to this part. It blends the mind fabulously and it is so sick. All right, check it out. Here it comes. Right here. Take this 9mm right to the rectum like a check. I might get affected by the sickness. Virus, get this, itis, fit this, mitis, hit this. I just split this bitch, violence. I get vicious, violent, rip the silence. Everybody get this shit, rip the silence. Rhyming is nothing to me. I just do it like Nike kicks. Bite me, bitch. I just shit so to diarrhea. Okay, did you hear that? God. I just split this bitch's eyelids, I get vicious violent. Like, dude, that was some RIPGUT shit right there. And then sometimes, a good example right after that is where you're halfway through a sentence, so you don't even complete your sentence, you just start another sentence. Like, he said, I just get so, like he's about to say something, I just get so, but then he says, I just shit throats. Like, that's not even a sentence. It's like, I just shit throats diarrhea. Lie to me, cuz. So, you see, that was very unorthodox. And unorthodox is a key word in the RIPGUT style. It's like, you might be saying a sentence, you might not even finish the sentence. You might stop halfway through a sentence, start another sentence. But it's all done in a very unorthodox RIPGUT manner. And so, right here, here's a good example of not finishing a sentence in his verse, Die. And his verse from his song Die. He says, stick a nail gun through your eye, you will. And I mean, everybody knows right then he's gonna say die, but he doesn't say it. So check it out.
So kill your insides and intestines when you mix me with the whiskey. Tell them situation risky. Put a nail gun through your eye, you will. I got this.
Woo! Right there. We gotta run it back one more time. Situation risky. Put a nail gun through your eye, you will. And like, die, you know, we know you want to say it, and you know he wants to say it, but he doesn't say it because he knows you're already thinking it. That's rip gut shit right there. Say it again.
Insides and intestines when you mix me with the whiskey. Tell them situation risky. Put a nail gun through your eye, you will. I got this.
Endo sucking me dry. Slut bitch sucking me dry. And that right there is another key thing in RIPGUT Style. You might say the same thing twice, but guess what? You don't give a fuck because it's RIPGUT shit. You can rhyme the same shit twice. You don't give a fuck. Why? Because you already know you're experienced. You already know you're complex. You already know this whole rhyme is so unorthodox and complex that you can do some simple shit. And honestly, doing simple shit in the most complex manner is what RIPGUT is altogether. It's like laying back, chilling on it, and just spitting some short and sweet killer shit. And then maybe in between it, you're throwing a little twisting. You're throwing a little wordplay that bends the mind. Maybe you don't, and then all of a sudden you don't even complete your sentence. You're like, where is he going with this? Like, it should be very hard for somebody to follow. It shouldn't be unpredictable, you know. And I said in my new song, I did some stuff where I said the same word twice. I was like, I'm too advanced for you to advance. You know, like to advance, but in two different manners. But it doesn't matter if you're saying it in the same manner sometimes. This is a really good example of switching pronunciation up, having fun with it in this verse from, I don't know what song it is, I can't remember, but check this out.
It was perfect. Locked up and magnificent. We in here working. You saw my blinker bitch spitting up fire, sinking ship. Give me the flyers, extra flips. 9mm make the love to your lips. Yeah, and it's all over a bitch. She at the home tripping. Now I'm in the Motel 6.
I gotta wind it back. We didn't get the part I want.
I make it rock like ACDC.
Yeah, right here. Check this out.
Simple as ABC. I make it rock like ACDC. You don't believe me? Go by the
CD.
Far from a peace treaty. Until you niggas attack, I be sipping on the next bitch's TV. You can buy the DV. You can also buy the DVD of me with a 9mm between. Okay,
he said, I'll be sucking on the next bitch's TD. Instead of saying titty. And then he says, until you see the DV. Like he's gonna say DVD, but he doesn't. He's like, until you see the DV, you can pick up the DVD. Like, and then he says it like, what? That shit right there is sick. I do have a few more examples. I got this hook. This hook is fucking sick. I hope I'm not going to run out of time. Then I got to go to an example of my brother Freestyle, and he killed it. He killed it on the RIPGUT shit. I hope y'all are catching on to this shit. But check it out. This hook is sick. He's like, and it's all about your pronunciation, you know. Like, gotta try. Coming from the corner like Alan I. You know, you say some shit like that, but people. Brother Lynn Chung does the hook right here. That going from the corner like Alan I. Dude. Hear how his pronunciation is? It's a war outside. Going from the outside like Alan I. Honestly, it kind of mimics Eminem's delivery back in the day. That real sarcastic, you know. I don't give a fuck. You know, you're kind of real sarcastic with it. Outside like Alan I ain't gotta try. You can die. You can look in both my eyes. Hope to try scoping guys. And then scoping guys. Like, you might want to switch it up how you're saying it. Like, calm down a little bit. It's all about mixing up your delivery as well. It's about being as most unorthodox as possible. I'm going to shoot to this freestyle video me and my brother did a long time ago. And he hopped on there and just started rip-gutting the shit out of it. He even picked up a knife in the beginning. Yo, you got to peep this. Like, you gotta peep this for real. This is sick. I hope you can hear it. The way he says it, the way he delivers it, it's straight RIPGUT. So peep it up.
Off the hatchet, bitch, and I get to start hacking. I'ma cut off every limit, bitch. You better start packing your bags. Cause if you're you're running up, you're gonna be a sorry bag. They got lost in the back seat when he didn't know where his dad was. He was lost because he was looking for his son, but his son ran off because he wanted to do some other fun stuff.
Yeah, hold up.
Get my dick up in your girl and not wear out my magnet. They fucking packing maintenance, Evelyn, Mrs. Evelyn, put him on the scene then.
Check him out, he comes in and peep it again.
Grab the hatchet, bitch, and I get to start hacking. I'ma cut off every limb, and bitch, you better start
Packing your bags.
Cause if you're running up, you're gonna be a sorry bag. They got lost in the back seat when he didn't know where his
Dad was.
He was lost because he was looking for his son, but his son ran off because he wanted to do some other fun stuff at the skate park.
But where he said where his dad was, dude. One more time, yo.
Grab the hatchet, bitch, and I get to start hacking. I'ma cut off every limb, and bitch, you better start packing your bags. Cause if you're running up, you're gonna be a sorry bag. They got lost in the back seat when he didn't know where his dad was. He was lost because he was looking for his son, but his son ran off because he wanted to do some other fun stuff.
You see me laughing over there? You know why I'm laughing? Because I am tripping out that he is rip gutting that shit like he is. Like, it's so funny to me. I was just like, what? In the back seat because he didn't know where his dad was. Yeah, something was lost because he went off and wanted to do some other fun stuff. Like his delivery, the way he's saying it, he's rip gutting that shit, man. Sorry, I only got one speaker working on this laptop. But anyway, man. Yo, I tried my best, man. Rip gut, basically, it's light horrorcore. It does have a dark feel. Of course, it's rip gut. You know, we're talking about getting dark on them, ripping guts, you know what I'm saying? Killing motherfuckers on the mic. At the same time, it's very unorthodox. You mix your delivery up a lot. It's all about mixing your wordplay up. It's being free as possible, switching around, having a real not give a fuck feel, like you're not even trying, but at the same time, they can't fucking touch you at it because it's complex. It's complex simplicity. That's what Rip Gut is, with some dark seasoning. You know what I'm saying? And Lynch, I've been listening to Lynch forever, and I've studied him for so long, dude, and nobody can do it like him. He's been doing it back in the day. I don't even know what inspired him to start rapping like that. But, like, there's plenty. You can look for days, and I've been studying it. So when I first started listening to Lynch, I'll tell you, I wasn't hooked on him until, you know, I heard his verse on Tech 9 of My World. I started buying his albums. I wasn't automatically hooked on him right away. I was just kind of bobbing my head. I wasn't really picking up on the feel of the style. You know, but he still said enough dope shit to keep me hooked, like a fish with his hook in his lip, thinking it's going to get free, but it's not. And then once I found out what he was really doing, tuned into the style, I was filleted. I was reeled in, filleted, chopped up, and fed. Straight up. Because once it clicked, once I understood what he was doing, and for people who want to learn it, all I can say is do as much research as far as listening to Lynch as you possibly can. Listen to all of Lynch's albums you can find on YouTube. I've heard every Lynch song on YouTube. Damn near. There might be a couple I missed, but I've searched. I've burned CDs and listened. I've spent years listening to this shit. You hear me? And once I really got into it, you get hooked so fucking tough. And what it does, it helps develop your style as an artist because it's very creative. It's very free. So yeah, this is my video on what the RIPGUT Style is. Hope I didn't leave out anything important. These are definitely two good albums, the RIPGUT Collection and RIPGUT 2. RIPGUT 2 is a little advanced for RIPGUT learners in a way. You have to kind of be tuned into it already. But Brother Lynch Chong's So Help Me God featuring COS. His albums featuring COS are real good. Snuff Tapes, So Help Me God. You need to listen to So Help Me God to start off. You need to listen to that mixtape. Then check out his Lynch by Inch. You know, all those albums from Bloated. All those albums back in the day. The Gas Station mixtapes. You know, all that shit. As much as you can find. And maybe you can learn about the RIPGUT Style. And then before you know it, you'll be getting your hands on shit like this, and you have to search for the Lynch verses in this bitch because it doesn't tell you where they are. But I just did that song Swamp Underbelly. I did that remix right there, number 7, because it's basically a beat. So yeah, and what inspired me to rip gut it so tough on that song, my Swamp Underbelly song,
Y'all need to peep that out. It's my new song because I'm dropping a CD called RIPGUTology. Was just listening to All Lynch's verses on this CD and feeling the feel. It really got me in the mood to RIPGUT it like I did. And I'm going to be listening to a lot of Lynch lately, honestly. I love K-Rino. I love Ritz. Of course, I love Zero. And soon enough, we will do a video on Zero. And I can teach you a lot more about some rap shit that you need to know. Because I feel like I've found a lot of great aspects in the game as far as the people who I listen to, so... yeah. Until next time, motherfuckers. It's your motherfucking boy, DNA. You know how we do. It's RIPGUTology. Does it go hard? Shit, probably. I don't know. It's all hollows. This evening, I'll probably hit the gallows. Take a dip in the shallows. Looking over my shoulder like an owl.